Oke, welcome back to my channel. Seperti biasa, main eFootball. Oke, ini nanti akan main divisi, dan tentunya ini untuk sekuatnya masih sekuat standar dulu, dan sekuatnya ini masih bansos ya, pemain-pemain bantuan dari Konami. Oke, langsung aja masuk di menu laga Liga eFootball. Oke, ini saya masih masuk di divisi 4. Ini baru masuk divisi 4. Oke, next. Oh, back. Ini taktik permainannya nih salah nih, tak ganti dulu. bukan ini. Oke, aduh. Valverde ganti Yusuf Sari. Untuk taktiknya, oke. Ini saya sudah merekrut manajer ya. Ini saya korbankan koin 500 koin untuk beli pelatih Johan Cruyff. Oke, ini udah ketemu lawannya. Oke, ratingnya sih kayaknya sama ya. Masih loading. Next. Raja Ijes. Langsung aja ke laga. Oke. Lawan masih ngatur taktik ya. Kita tunggu dulu. Oke, untuk lawan sudah siap. Oke teman-teman, belum subscribe bisa klik subscribe, dan jangan lupa bantu like ya, klik like-nya, like video ini ya.
Beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He has found the way through. Shapes to shapes! Superb goal! Well, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for genius is incredible. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good ball. He's had it taken off him. El Mali. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Skillfully cut out. He is so...
Yes, good. Thank you. The score, okay, lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
El Mali. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji. Ashlani. Olise. Yes, ended up in no man's land. Messi. Foden! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Foden actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Padahal dia tak minta untuk apa.
Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's took paid to a promising move. Foden! Nuno Mendes gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Anak serangan terus
And
nih.
he stands tall, impenetrable. Just eases him off the ball. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is fouled.
Might want to be careful there.
Aslani, lobbed in behind. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Valverde. Now Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Ashlani. Messi. Olise is always looking to play quality balls. Nuno Mendes. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nice bit of skill and he's away. That's a little off target. And the ball is out of play. El Mali. Suarez chasing after it. Now it's Mbappe. El Mali. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. And Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Great ball if he can get there. No, that was never going to make it. Akanji gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cavani. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Sementara masih unggul ya babak pertama, tapi permainannya masih kacau nih, masih belum sesuai yang saya inginkan. Untuk tim lawan masih ngatur-atur formasi. Oke teman-teman, sekali lagi yang belum klik subscribe Ya, bisa tombol klik subscribe dan jangan lupa like video ini dan bisa komen-komen ya. Ini masih apa ini, lawan masih ngotak-ngatik, masih ngeracik biar masakannya enak nih kayaknya ya. Wah, lama banget. Mungkin ditinggal ngopi atau tidur kali ini lawannya.
That's the start of another 45 minutes. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence just about came out. Oh no, what has happened here? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Nah, gagal memaksimalkan peluang.
There's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold, Vitinha, and Alexander-Arnold. El Mali, Foden, and it's Messi. Luis Suarez, Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Valverde kept his eye on it, and he's there. Alexander-Arnold, Olise, Van Dijk, and Akanji, Nuno Mendes, Akanji.
Early stages of the second half, and still two between them.
That's been cut out, well played. Messi, Foden, Mbappe, Olise, and Alexander-Arnold, El Mali. No way through.
Quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Ashlani, good looking ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And a shot!
Oke, oke, nambah skor.
And they are pretty clear here.
Ha segnato al 63esimo
Really
minuto.
tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Milan find a position of real strength now. That looks a good ball through.
Dapat hit.
Now there's a fine shot. Goal! Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Minuto, numero 10.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And here's Suarez. Well, now here's a good... He's tried one! Oh, denied at the last.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Messi.
Dapat Mbappe.
Now it's Mbappe. Vitinha. Cavani. He's had a hit! Now it's Mbappe. Foden. He's found a way through.
a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 30. Messi. Lascia il campo per il numero 25.
Oke, tim lawan masih ngotak-ngatik. Sudah cek ketika 1-2. Ini tim lawan udah kalah, tapi tinggal kalau misalnya tidak mau main ya udah tinggal menyerah gitu sih. Tapi ya ini serunya kayak gini, disuruh nunggu.
Caicedo cuts out the pass. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. It's a mighty effort. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And they win it back again. Well, that's beautifully weighted. So nearly the perfect ball.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Robertson. He can run onto that. Mbappe.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's intervened well there. And that will be it. Milan just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick and such fun. You really would fear for...
Oke, kemenangan pertama di divisi 4. Next. cari dulu. Udah ketemu lawan. Virgil van Dijk. Nah, ini pemain lama, ini pemain legend nih. Pemainnya udah lama banget. Messi, Cavani, Walker. Padahal sama-sama Messi ya, tapi tampilannya beda ya. Ini tim lawan lagi ngeracik apa sih? Nggak mau. Kira-kira ngeracik apa? Dari tadi ketemu lawan yang sedikit ngebelin, disuruh nungguin. Ini namanya udah nyerang mental dulu ya, udah nyerang emosi alias emosi. Jadi tim lawan nyari kesannya itu biar lawannya itu emosi gitu ya, gak sabar, jadi konsentrasi itu ya sedikit buyar. Sampai detik terakhir nggak mau laga dia. Ya udahlah.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the
Estadio
lives
Urbano.
of
Okay.
the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Fiddles it through. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got goal! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him
Lewat
to oblige
sundulan
so early.
Edison Cavani.
No space, no problem. You
Ternyata
just
di
cannot stop him.
Well, at one
Stadium
stage he was
Santos.
being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Santos are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That is lovely. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Kontrolnya lepas dia.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Cristiano, it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Langsung dibalas. Salah bayangi tadi.
That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination and they merit nothing less. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Beckham, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Mbappe. And he's being shifted off it. Olise, unable to make it happen for all his... Now it's Mbappe. Untuk. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That looks a good ball through.
Santos clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big.
Shit.
Goal, Milan! And they get themselves in front.
Okay.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Camisa 18.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Alaba. Neuer. Roberto Carlos, a man we've all come to watch. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Strong running down that left flank. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Alexander-Arnold. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Beckham. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Ashlani. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ashlani is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And here's Mbappe. Beckham. And the shot! Sticks it away! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos cuts it out. Now he's off and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Vieira.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Cavani. Vieira. Van Dijk. McAllister looking here to chip it through. It's an excellent interception. There's the whistle for half-time. Milan
dua
played
kali
their part in
lead,
a real
dua kali
slugfest
disamakan.
here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half this. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow and it's 2-2.
Nah, ini cuplikan babak pertama. Asis dari Alexander Arnold yang berhasil dikonversi jadi gol oleh Cavani ya. Ini Cristiano Ronaldo. Sayang banget nih. Enak banget golnya.
There's the whistle then to start the second half.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Delicate chip through. And it's Messi. Gets a good foot in there. Olise. And he's intervened well there.
Tidak ada pergerakan tadi.
Van Dijk. That's played into space. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Nuno Mendes. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's found some space here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Roberto Carlos. And it's Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vieira.
Run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Back it goes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
To Walker. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Neatly clipped into space. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Olise. Good running, strong and purposeful. Akanji gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. McAllister.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
75 minutes played. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on. It was.
Teremos uma substituição.
Sana. Mulai dulu.
And he's managed to gift it back. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Climbs up it! Goal, Milan! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Messi! Oh, that could cost them.
Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Gets his head to it! And he's heaved it away. And here's Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Santos need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Foden. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Cavani. Kyle Walker. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Romario. Looking for the runner. Now this could be a chance. And Romario! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Vitinha. Goulart does well to get it back. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Romario, Palmer, oh super ball.
Ah, oke, set.
Taken goal.
Oke.
Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Oke, game over.
And that's it. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cavani, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had.
Vamos dar os parabéns ao
Ternyata masih divisi 4 dia, tapi pemainannya udah cakep banget. Susah payah ya. 2-3. Ini aku harus dapat poin berapa ya biar naik divisi 3 tadi ya? Enggak tak baca tadi, lupa ya. Mungkin 15 kali ya. Kalau 15 berarti 5 kali harus menang. Nah, 4-2-4. Ketemu dari Johor Malaysia nih. Apakah playernya dari Johor
Well, there's no
juga?
doubt that this is a game which holds a
Johor
special
Darul
place
Ta'zim.
in the minds of the footballing
Klub
folk in
dari
this part of the world.
Malaysia.
Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. He has found the way through.
Nah,
And that's got
pas
behind
mundur.
for a goal kick. Aslani gathers from the goal kick. Looking for the run.
Dosakan.
No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, it's come loose. It in a trice. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Haaland. Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision.
Vinicius Junior! They score!
Wah, masa kebobolan.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Malap.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Bruyne. No, that was never going to make it. First quarter of an hour gone. That was very necessary. Can he get onto this? Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. De Bruyne.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's an shooting chance! It's in! They're level!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cavani is offering a wry smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Olise!
Yep.
Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its
comeback.
head.
Okay.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Back into the middle, and he welcomes it in. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Yamal duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Fired deep towards the back post. David Villa. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Back and forward here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, what has happened? He's got the shot away! It's really well cleared. Shifted upfield, somewhat off target. Ashlani. Roberto Carlos. Out to the left it goes. Ooh, a delicate chip through. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's cleared it out of harm's way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Olise. And Mendes. Cavani. Bruno Mendes. And the first 45 minutes are up. Milan come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting. But neither side able to hold a lead. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Corner number 2 then. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Elise is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, that's well spotted. Lobbed in behind. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
That's been cut out, well played. Kanji gets over and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, what? Shapes to shoot! Ashlani. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. And that's big chance!
Sip.
Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front.
Kembali lead ya, kembali gol.
Yeah, I
Harus
call that
konsentrasi nih,
transition
harus
with
bisa
points. They
menjaga
won it
asa
back
untuk menang.
and bit hard.
After 57 minutes is
Ini masih coba tak ganti dulu. Sayang Charles Pitt, mungkin Luis Diaz. Ya. Mungkin Cavani. Nggak bisa dibuat second striker nih. Ganti siapa? Oke lah, nggak apa-apa. Nyoba Luis Diaz.
substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Milan get themselves into the lead. Interesting ball. Haaland!
81,007.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Terlalu pelan.
Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Pelanggaran
It's a good ball out wide.
Waduh.
Hakimi.
Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And Dyke gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is
Who set up one goal so far.
Messi.
Substitution taken.
It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on both
Junior.
sides, actually.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
Say,
Number 20,
Milan have a free kick.
Iniesta. Number 8.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution in progress.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Brilliantly cut out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot!
Payah.
Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Johor Darul Tazim go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Caicedo has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Elise. Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Valverde. That was always going to be a
minutes at a time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
3 kali unggul malah
That's
ini
been slung wide.
di comeback.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Quite squeezed that one through. Chip through. That has been cut short. Good spot, he's seen the run. That is a little undercooked. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.
kalah ternyata 3 kali unggul dan 3 kali disamakan, terus malah comeback sana. Oke. Lawan divisi 5.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions
Ini
of
harus
hymns
bisa
and songs.
curi
It is
poin
the
penuh
perfect soundtrack.
biar peluang lolosnya
Well, there's a real familiarity
besar.
about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. There is from Ribéry, just a smashing player, Jim.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll see an awful lot of him out on the wing here, Peter. He'll inject an awful lot of energy and pace into this team's attack, but he's also got an eye for a killer ball. That's why he's racked up so many assists at club level.
Yeah, double figures every season is the norm for him. Great numbers.
Yeah, can't argue with stats like that.
Great hits! He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ashlani. You can run onto that. He's in here! Punched away. And he's there to clear it. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Olise. Oh, super ball. It's Cavani! Lavia. Neither side yet able to find the net. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ribery. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Gets his head to it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lavia. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Akanji. Ribery delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create. Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
And Ribery! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their third corner. And here's Ribery. And the shot! Header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Alexander-Arnold.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's onto this. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Ribery, who's set up one goal so far. Looking tiny in possession here. Barcelona finding their passes. He's having a go! And they've got rid.
2 minutos de descuento.
No, that's been intercepted. Ashlani for Olise. Olise going full tilt down the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the whistle for half-time. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lavia fiddles it through. Cavani! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Olise. He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Alexander-Arnold. Lavia. Van Dijk. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Flings it across. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that has been cleared. Decent hit!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
He's had a shot! And they're quick to... And another try! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Into the middle. Messi. Now it's Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cavani. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraph.
And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really?
Oh, they could be caught out here. Well read. The danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's had a hit! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.